What's up, YouTube? It's Slender Revolution X here with Dan Silly Pants Sweeney. We're getting a deck profile. Just to let you guys know, tomorrow is our Frederick regional, so we'll be giving you guys a regional report along with some deck profiles. Hopefully, if we can catch some of the top 3-2s, hopefully it'll be one of us. But so we got Dan. Dan, what do you got for us today?
Today we have the Dragunity OTK, or try FTK if possible, but yeah, just runs the standard Guardsman engine, goes Tomb, goes Gaia Charger, just does a bunch of stuff, and they pretty much can't stop it. But yeah, it's fun stuff. I'll try to show it to you as best I can.
Let's get into it.
Alright, so with this deck, it's pretty monster heavy, and what you're going to start off with is pretty much the main engine of the deck. It's Dragunity Ducks. When he's summoned, you can grab like a Phalanx or Ackles from your graveyard, only when he's normal summoned though. So you have an instant 6. So the instant 6 you'd either go to is going to be Vargiana, which his effect is when it's summoned to the field, you can grab one of, it's just like Ducks, grab a Dragunity monster from your graveyard and equip it to him. And if you can remove it for his attack double. So you can either use Phalanx's effect, which Phalanx's effect is while it's equipped to a monster, you can use it and special summon to the field, so you can synchro with it. Or you can go for Ackles. Ackles is another 2-star tuner, but if it's on a monster and it's sent to the graveyard while it's equipped, you can destroy a card in the field. So what you do is you'd remove Ackles from Vargiana to destroy a card in the field and then just attack for 38. So it's really good. And the other 6 you'd go for with Ducks is going to be him. He pretty much makes the OTK go down. What you do with him is you grab Zephyrus from your deck to the hand and you ditch him. Because his effect is you can search one level 4 or lower wind monster from your deck, add it to your hand, and then in the same turn you can ditch one level 4 or lower wind monster from your hand to your graveyard. So you do that for Zephyrus, just 1 for 1 to the graveyard. And he's a really big part of the OTK. But I'm getting sidetracked, so I'm just going to go on with the monster count right now. So you have 3 Ducks in the deck, that's absolutely necessary. And the same thing goes for Phalanx. He's the main tuner of the deck, 2-star wind, pretty standard. And this is the other guy I was talking to you about, Ackles. You're also going to run 3 of him, just as a tuner, even if he's in your hand for whatever reason. And he also has a pretty cool effect. Yeah, just let me make sure I'm doing the right card. Yeah, okay. So when this guy's normal summoned, you can grab another Dragunity guy in your hand, and you special summon that Dragunity guy, and then you automatically equip this guy to him.
Plus, it's card of consonance fodder. Yeah. Too.
So if you were using his first effect, you would do it to this guy, which I only run 1 of because he's not that great. But if they're equipped and you detach him, you can destroy 2 cards in the field, which is a really good help when you're trying to run an OTK, because less back row, the easier OTK is going to go down. Okay. And then we got 2 Misslane. Mislane's really good. He's the beat stick. He's also a 6-star, which makes it for a Tomb, Photon Strike Bouncer, and just a 6-star. So if you go him and then Phalanx or Ackles, Instant Stardust, Scrat Dragon, whatever you want. It's 8. But he gets summoned by removing from, or sending to the graveyard, 1 Dragunity monster on the field. And he's 2100 attack for 6-star. We got 2 Tiffany. I run a slight engine with Hieratics. Just because he's a 6-star, special summoned. He can't attack the first turn, it's okay, but normally you're going to be going first. So you summon him first turn, just sits there. And then you can grab him with like Red Eyes, which I also have in the deck, in a Tomb, and then Exceeds, Synchro, whatever you need to. We got 1 Legionnaire, which I already showed you about earlier, just 3-star. So you can use him with like Phalanx, you can go Cataster or Librarian. You got 1 Red Eyes, Darkness Metal Dragon, just search out dragons in the deck. Zephyrus, the guy I was telling you about earlier, he pretty much makes the OTK go down. I'll show it to you later, but bounce a card in the field and you pay 500 life points. You don't do it once per duel. 400, sorry. He comes to the field, and yeah. 1 Gores, because you always got to be careful. Dragunity Armor Leviathan. He's searchable with Red Eyes, a Tomb, and you use them for part of the OTK. One Spirit Reaper, just for protection. In case you don't get good stuff in your hand, he's always there just to protect you for a little while. One Lesser Dragon, he's 6-star, plus Tefnuit's effect is if he's tributed, if Tefnuit's tributed while on the field, you can search out a normal dragon-type monster from your deck and summon it to the field. Okay, moving on to magic, so that's going to be the end of monsters. 3, Dragunity. This card makes the deck go round. If you're not running 3, you're not going to win. Because this card, it's pretty much instant phalanx to the graveyard, no matter what. It always makes your hand live for the next turn. Because even if you're in the gutters, you can ditch any card from your hand and add a Dux to your hand. So that's an instant 6-star synchro you have. And you can search out level 4 Dragunity monsters from your deck to your hand, or you can ditch a card to send another card from your deck to the graveyard that's a Dragunity card. So you can ditch a Phalanx to send an Ackles, and that way both your tuners in the graveyard are live, and you're pretty much set. This pretty much makes it so you don't have to run Foolish Barrier, which is a one-of. Since it's an OTK, I'd like to be safe. I run 3 MSTs. You can do it however you want. 2, 3, whatever's fine. I wouldn't run any less than 2. 2 cards of Consonance. This is the draw engine of the deck besides Ravine. If you can send a level 2 or lower dragon monster from your hand to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. It's a dragon tuner card. 2 Terraformings, just to add the Ravine to your hand faster. 2 Dualities, because if you're going first and you want to be set up, it's not a bad card to have. I know it's probably not running most OTKs, but I like to have something in my hand always. Plus, I run a good bit of... I don't run a good bit of back row, but I run a safe back row, so I feel better with that. Down to the one-ofs, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Heavy Storm, and 1 Seal of Convocation. This just adds Tefnuit to your hand. Okay, moving into traps. I only run 7 traps. So the lineup is 2 Fiendish Chain, just really good for protection. 2 Dark Bribes, in case you're going for the OTK and activate like Mirror Force or Fiendish Chain or something. Or not, yeah. Yes, okay. 2 Threatening Roar. I just love that card. And 1 Solemn Judgment, just for more safe plays. Okay, we're going to move into the extra deck right now. Just try to finish this up real quick. For 5 stars, 1 Librarian, and I need a Catastor, but that's the other 5-star you're going to want to run. Going into 6, Gaia, Gay Dirge. Don't really want to run Gay Ball. She's a great card if you're not trying to do the OTK.
He's a good beater. Yeah,
he's a really good beater. His effect is you can remove from play 1 Winged Beast from your graveyard, and he gains the attack of that monster while he's attacking or being attacked once per turn. So if he gets attacked, you just remove Dux. He's a 3,500 attacker instantly. Vargiana, you're going to want to have 2 of him. Stardust Dragon, Dark End Dragon, and Scratch Dragon. That's going to be the end of the synchros. Going into Exceeds, you have 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. Utopia, just because, you got to have Utopia. 2 Gaia Chargers, and I'll show you what his use is later. And 2 Attunes. Gaia Charger and Attune make this deck the OTK. I'm not really going to get into my side deck right now just because, everything changes right now. I just say safe bets for side would be like Soul Taker, Gemini Imps, because Dark World is always going to be there. Effect Veilers, Imperial Iron Wall, and Goza Match for this deck are really good because they're all wind monsters pretty much, except for Red Eyes. Alright, and if I have time, I'm going to go into the OTK real quick.
Yeah, we're at 10 minutes.
Right.
So
we're at 10 minutes right now?
Yeah.
Right.